Hi friends, today we will see some more definitions or basic terms related with steel structure as per IS 800 2007. First is erection loads, the actions, that is loads and deformations experienced by the structure exclusively during erection. The action experienced by the member or structure at the time of erection is known as erection loads. Second is erection tolerance, that is amount of deviation related to the plumpness, alignment and level of the element as a whole in the erected positions. The deviations are determined by considering the locations of the end of the element. Next term is exposed surface area to mass ratio. The ratio of the surface area exposed to the fire in millimeter square to the mass of steel in kilogram. In this case of members with fire protection material applied, the exposed surface area is to be taken as the internal surface area of the fire protection material. Next term is fabrication tolerance, amount of deviation allowed in the nominal dimensions and geometry in fabrication activities such as cutting to length, finishing of ends, cutting of bevel angles, etc. Next most important term used in design, that is factor of safety, the factor by which the yield stress of the material of a member is divided to arrive at the permissible stress in the material. Next term is fatigue, damage caused by the repeated fluctuations of stress leading to progressive cracking of structural element. The cyclic loading in the members due to uneven stresses developed in member, the damage caused by the fluctuation of stresses leading to progressive cracking of structural element, that is known as fatigue. Mostly it will be comes in longer span members like beams, railway sleepers. The fatigue stress developed in railway sleepers due to load applied by the railway vibrations. Then next term is fatigue loading, set of nominal loading events cyclic in nature described by the distribution of the loads, their magnitudes and the number of applications in each nominal loading event. Next term is fatigue strength, the stress range for a category of detail depending upon the number of cycles it is required to withstand during design life of member is known as fatigue strength. Then next term is fire exposure condition, three-sided fire exposure conditions, steel members incorporated in or in contact with a concrete or masonry floor or wall at least against one surface. Three-sided fire exposure conditions is to be considered separately unless otherwise specified. Members with more than one face in contact with concrete or masonry floor or wall may be treated as three-sided fire exposure. Next is four-sided fire exposure condition. Steel members which may be exposed to fire on all sides, that is four-sided fire exposure condition. Next term is fire protection system. Fire protection system, the fire protection material and its method of attachment to the steel member. Next term is fire resistance, the ability of an element, component or structure to fulfill for a stated period of time the required stability, integrity, thermal insulation and or other expected performance specified in a standard fire test, that is fire resistance of any material. Next term is fire resistance level, the fire resistance grading period for a structural element or system in minutes which is required to be attained in the standard fire test. Next term is flexural stiffness, stiffness of a member against rotation due to any kind of moment developed by the applied load. Stiffness of a member against rotation as evaluated by the value of bending deformations moment required to cause a unit rotation, while all other degree of freedom of the joint of member except the rotate one are assumed to be retained. Next term is friction type connections, connections effected by using pre-tensioned high strength bolt where shear force transfer is due to mobilization of friction between the connected plates due to clamping force developed at the interface of connected plates by the bolt pre-tension, that is friction type connection. Then next term is gauge, the spacing between adjacent parallel lines of fastness. Fastness means speed transfers to the direction of load or stress, that is gauge. Then gravity load, load arising due to gravitational effects, that is gravity loads or gravity force. Then next is gusset plate, the plate to which the members intersecting at a joint are connected. Then high shear condition is caused when the actual shear due to factor load is greater than a certain fraction of design shear resistance, that is high shear. Then next term is impose load or live load, the load assumed to be produced by the intended use or occupancy including distributed concentrate impact, vibration and snow loads but excluding wind, earthquake and temperature loads coming on the members, that is impose load. Then next term is instability, the phenomenon by which disables an element, member, or a structure to carry further load due to excessive depletion lateral to the direction of loading and vanishing the stiffness of the member due to the load coming on it. Next is lateral restraint for a beam, that is effective lateral restraint that produces sufficient resistance to prevent deformation in the lateral direction. The resistance provided by the member for deformation in lateral direction, that is lateral resistance of a beam. Then next term is leading imposed load. Imposed load causing higher action and or deflection in the member. The main load causing deflection in member is leading imposed load. Next term is limit state. Any limiting condition beyond which the structure ceases to fulfill its intended functions, that is limit state. The limit state of acceptable service conditions exceeding of which causes serviceability of failure of member. It is a limit state design is a main design method for designing of steel structure. Then next term is live load, that is imposed load, that is the load assumed to be produced by the intended use or occupancy, including distributed concentrated impact, vibration and snow loads, but excluding wind, earthquake and temperature load, that is live load. Next term is load, that is the load or the action of any member. The primary cause of stress or deformation in a structure such as dead, live, wind, seismic or temperature or earthquake loads. Next term is main member. A structural member which is primarily responsible for carrying and distributing the applied load or action. The primary or main member is responsible or resist the main load coming on it, that is main member. Then milling tolerance, amount of variation allowed from the nominal dimensions and geometry with respect to cross sectional area, non-parallelism of flanges and out of straightness such as sweep or camber in a product as manufactured in a steel mill, that is tolerance acceptable in manufacturing of steel member, that is milling tolerance. Then normal stress, the stress component acting normal to the face, plane or section. The stress acting perpendicular to face of the member, that is normal stress. Next term is partial safety factor. the factor normally greater than unity by which either the loads or actions are multiplied or the resistances are divided to obtain the design value, that is partial safety factor. It is also most important in any kind of designing procedure. Then period or of structural adequacy under fire, the time in minutes for the member to reach the limit state of structural inadequacy in a standard fire test, that is period of structural adequacy under fire. Then next term is permissible stresses. When a structure is being designed by the working stress method, the maximum stress that is permitted to be experienced in elements, members or structures under the nominal service load or action. Then pitch, the center to center distance between individual partners in a line in the direction of load or stress, that is pitch. Then plastic collapse, the failure stage at which sufficient number of plastic hinges have formed due to the loads in a structure leading to a failure mechanism, that is plastic collapse. Then plastic design, design against the limit state of plastic collapse, that is plastic design. Next term is plastic hinge, a yielding zone with significant inelastic rotation which forms in a member when the plastic moment is reached at any section of the member. Then plastic moment, the moment capacity of cross section which the entire cross section has yielded due to bending moment, that is plastic moment. Plastic section, the cross section which can develop a plastic hinge and sustain plastic moment over sufficient plastic rotation required for formation of plastic failure mechanism of the member or structure. Then Poisson's ratio, it is the absolute value of the ratio of lateral strain to the longitudinal strain under uniaxial loading. Then proof stress, the stress to which high strength friction gear, that is HSFG bolts are pre-tension, that is proof stress. Then proof testing, the application of test loads to a structure, substructure, member or connections to ascertain the structural characteristic of only that specific unit, that is proof testing, in which the properties of the materials are considered for the defining any term related with any material. We already saw the 40 terms in last lecture, and today's lecture we saw 40 another terms, another 40 plus terms we will see in next lecture. The all terms are related with designing of steel structures as per IS codes. The IS code for designing steel structure is 800 IS 800 2007. The name of that IS code is General construction in steel code of practice. The third device or third updation of this particular IS code, the 800 IS code is updated in 2007, and the steel structure are designed according to Lehman design method.